Hi everyone, my name is Nitesh and I am currently studying Masters in Central Queensland University. I am here for my Cpd portfolio presentation. These are the overview of my presentation. Introduction, overview of professional experience, Cpd record sheets, articulation of experience, and reflection against EA competency as well as conclusion. I have fulfilled my 480 hours of professional development through academic and internship and research projects, and I have also given the description of every evidence for my professional development, and this professional development will help me grow and develop towards my career. Here my resume includes my personal information such as name, address and contact number. My main objective is to be a part of well-established and managed organization to have a successful career in the future in engineering field. I have studied in Bachelor in Engineering in 2011 and completed in 2015. Currently, I am studying Masters in Engineering Civil in Central Queensland University. I have 2 years of experience in Team Engineering Private Limited overseas as a civil engineer, and I'm currently with Civcon Engineering Consultant as a civil engineering intern from July 2019. I have experience in many softwares such as AutoCAD for drafting, SketchUp for 3D modeling, and SAP for structural analysis, and also equipments like Total Station for surveying. And I also have sound knowledge of SpaceCast, GeoStudio, and XP Swim. And talking about my non-technical skills, I have strong communication skills, management, leadership skills, and I'm also a team player as well as hard-working personnel. This is the overview of my professional development. The hours obtained from academic research intern are as in total 488 hours is given here. This is a CPD record sheet where I have provided the paid role description, professional development, and hours as well as company where I obtained my professional development. I obtained 15 hours of professional development from Australian engineering practice. I obtained 16 hours of professional development from geotechnical engineering unit. I obtained 13 hours of professional development from water engineering and 20 hours of professional development from transportation engineering unit. I obtained 18 hours of professional development from structure design 2 and 15 hours of professional development from research plan. Also, I obtained 23 hours of professional development from research implementation and 370 hours of professional development from engineering intern. This is my first evidence where it is shown that I have obtained distinction in Australian engineering practice as well as in an official transcript. This is my sole contribution to the project in Australian engineering practice through which I obtained my professional development. I have designed and I have done literature review. Also, I have finalized the report. And the next one is one of the calculation which I have done in the same project. And talking about my reflection, I have obtained non-technical skills such as responsibility, time management, teamwork, communication, professional writing, and also I have understand Australian standard. Also, I have learned about the selection of water pump and also knowledge about HDPE pipe, calculation of water pressure, and also I have got idea of the recommendation. This is my second evidence where I have obtained distinction in geotechnical engineering design. This is the graph between excess for water pressure and time of a soil which I obtained from GeoStudio software. This is a graph plotted between vertical displacement and horizontal displacement for loose soil which is obtained through direct shear test. This is the figure which shows the soil pressure on cantilever sheet pile wall, and through this I have obtained knowledge about GeoStudio softwares. I am able to do direct shear test and triaxial test and analysis and obtain the result. Also, I have information about sheet piles, different types of sheet piles, and the pressure applied on the sheet piles wall. And also, I have design procedure for sheet pile wall. Also, I have carried fixed ring consolidation test using GeoStudio software. These are my third evidence, which shows distinction in my advanced water engineering unit. And this is data obtained from XP Swim software. This is a pipe profile from upstream to downstream. From this one, I have knowledge about water distribution system. I also obtained knowledge about Darcy-Weis's equation, Hardy-Cross method, Manning's equation, and steady energy equation. Also, I have basic idea to operate XP Swim software for designing stormwater drainage network. The fourth evidence shows the completion of my advanced transportation engineering design with grade D, which means distinction. The figure shows the level of service for the roundabout, which I obtained through Cpd intersection software. This is a line demand test which I have done in my lab, and I have obtained the lime content, minimum lime content for the soil as a graph. Through this unit, I have been able to obtain information about lime demand test, optimum moisture content through modified convection, and knowledge about the thickness of layer of pavement. Also, I am able to design and analyze intersection and level of service through Cpd intersection software. And also, I am able to design thickness of different layer of pavement through Circle. This is my fifth evidence. Here I am passed in structural design. This is a screenshot of a space gas software. Here I have applied certain wind load to a portal frame, and this is the visual presentation of that software. Here in this unit I am able to gain knowledge about space gas software for steel portal frame design. I am also able to design unreinforced, ungrouted reinforced and grouted reinforced masonry building. I am able to use these codes, and I also have knowledge about in-plane out-plane bending of masonry wall. Also, I am able to check the structure for force and movement capacity using the codes. This is my sixth evidence where I am still enrolled. This is the contract between my and host organization, and these are the things I have done in my internship. The first one is 3D model of timber along with ladder support bracket, and second one is the tensile capacity of a bolt screw joint and its calculation and capacity check. Through this internship program, I have skill for communication with engineering old. I am also can calculate wind pressure in anywhere in Australia. Also, I have knowledge about SketchUp for 3D modeling. Also can calculate optic for residential building as well as inverter building. I also can use AutoCAD fluently. I also can test vertical and lateral capacity of steel driven pile in a field or a site. This is my seventh evidence where I obtained grade for engineering research project planning. This is my first page of my report where I have submit the report for planning. This is a figure unified soil classification, so where I am going to classify the soil. From this one I have obtained the knowledge about strongly sodic soil. I also have obtained knowledge about risk assessment. Also I have knowledge about unconfined compressive strength atomic limits optimum moisture content, and also I have done research on stabilization of soil, so I have obtained different knowledge about different projects research which I have done in past. This is my eighth and last evidence where I am still enrolled. I have already done my preliminary test, so I have obtained severe analysis chart for sodic soil. This is my analysis chart for sodic soil, and here I am doing compaction test with all the equipments after induction. Through through this research, I am able to understand atomic limits such as liquid limit, plastic limit, and plasticity index. I'm able to do SIP analysis test and phenol dispersion test. I'm also able to conduct comprehensive strength test. And from this also I am able to know the minimum strength required for the payment design, which is 1.5 MPa given by the Victors. I also know about risk assessment and report writing. This table shows how I fulfill my EA competency. First criteria is fulfilled by my academic units and my literature review and research planning. Second criteria is fulfilled by calculation done in academic units, projects and internship and all the lab tests. And third criteria is fulfilled by my study of soil in research project and as well as space gas. And fourth criteria is met by the study of literature review as well as the work done in my internship. I'm able to fulfill the fifth criteria through my research and my designing for real old clients in my internship, and I'm able to fulfill the sixth criteria through various projects I have done in academic unit as well as research project. And the first criteria for engineering applicant ability is fulfilled by all the Australian standards which I have studied and applied. And the second criteria is fulfilled by my softwares, knowledge of softwares such as AutoCAD, GeoStudio, and SpaceGas, which I am frequently using in my daily life, and also Circle and Sidra. And third criteria is fulfilled by the planning which I have done in various projects as well as research project planning. And fourth criteria is fulfilled by the management of my project as a team leader, as a team member, and the Gantt chart and timeline which I made for my research project and implementation. These criteria are fulfilled by the evidence I have provided. I am always accountable for all the works I have done, and I work on ethical conduct. I have many communication with my seniors as well as professionals, and I have professional writing and professional mails written to professional engineers. I also have used my creation and creativity in many projects such as internship. Also, I used my professional management skills in all the projects. Also, I have done my self-review on myself, and also I have written a reflective paper on all the projects I have done. And also, I have been a good team member, and I have knowledge about the team management as well as develop my leadership in every project. Finally, I like to conclude my presentation by saying I have successfully achieved 488 hours of professional development as requirement of Engineering Australia. I have obtained non-technical skills, technical skills, as well as I have knowledge of softwares as I have provided in my presentation. Uh, Finally, I like to say that I will be able to get any position which require these technical skills as well as non-technical skills, and I develop my career further more. Thank you everyone for your time.